So we have a lot of stuff going on right now. Actually, hey guys, there's a lot of stuff going on right now all over the world with UFOs. Something landed in Manchester and then took off when approached. And then we also had other UFO sightings near different military bases. And there was even a Pentagon spokesman that had to come forward and did an interview. Third Phase of the Moon just posted this video, so the credit goes to them. I'm just doing a reaction video and gonna watch along. And so, yeah, sit back, relax, and watch this. This is crazy.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins along with my brother Brent. This is breaking news right now. It's a fluid episode tonight. A lot of information, data coming in from Manchester, UK. Something just went down on the tarmac and we're reporting on it right now. Thanks for joining us from around the world. What the heck are we looking at? We've got video, we've got data, and we've got the news for you tonight. A spherical object made its debut right there, apparently the size of an automobile, right in front of a commercial airline pilot. We're watching video. Apparently the air traffic control, we're receiving the data right now, was really sparse right after this event. We're looking at this video apparently captured from a commercial pilot right there. You see it in this incredible still photograph. Reveals something that's unknown. Brent,
Look at that.
What the heck is going on?
Look at that. Do you see that? Dude, it's just sitting there, hovering, leaving a shadow on the ground.
Stuff is coming in right now.
Yeah, like you said, Blake, this is totally fluid. We're gathering the information as it comes in. And here's an interesting close-up of what we're looking at. The spherical, almost looks Earth-like, a ball.
Yeah, and we're getting correspondence. Apparently, Captain Bigelow said the object descended vertically about 15 knots right into the wind and was the size of a small car, perfectly stationary for a few moments on the ground. ATCs sent out ops in the vehicles. They sent out vehicles to see what was going on, and they approached it. The thing just took off. Now we're looking at something. Again, more breaking news. This is AI imagery of the object enhanced, and AI's got a good knack for looking at things that our naked eye or even digital.
So here they upscaled the image.
Can't make out, and AI's taking the realm right now, and we're looking at something enhanced. Brent, your thoughts? Look at this thing. It looks absolutely metallic.
Yeah, 100%. Look at the angles and the weird appendages at the top of this thing. It looks like a metal wrecking ball. And if that's the size of it and the weight of it, this thing's, again, massive, almost the size of a vehicle. And it's right there on the tarmac. And then the pilot had the right mind to take a picture and film it. There it is. People are saying
I want to see the rest of the video.
Hovering on the ground and then shot straight up.
So that will be interesting if they release like more of the video, because it has to show it coming down. They didn't stop recording and then take a picture. There's no way that happened.
As it was approached, and then look at this traffic right here. The airline traffic seemed to be really light on one of the busiest flights, flights and planes in the sky today. It's a traveling weekend, and we're looking at very light traffic over Manchester, the UK.
Yeah, and this is the original photograph, and we're going to grab some more details. Some more information's coming in. Here it is. A bunch of work has been done. The original, the upscale, and we're looking at a lot of detail, and everything matches up. This isn't some kind of hoax going on. Something stationary on a platform right there on the tarmac. It just remained there, and we're looking at the shadows. Everything seems consistent here, so we're looking at something that's breaking news. And guys, we're going to have more updates in tomorrow's
Okay, next video. Look at that. It's like a brick. That's real. That's so strange. And then there's a light up there that's moving.
Cordoba, Spain.
I
We're
wonder
just there
if
a
that
few
light is
months ago,
producing
traveling
a
across
hologram.
that country and speaking to the
That makes
eyewitnesses
me
there
think some
with
Project
regards to the
Bluebeam right
UFO
there.
phenomenon. What we're looking at here,
It's like some
interesting.
kind of
It's
look
clear.
at it.
It's
like
legit. We're looking at something in the sky, but the question is, what is it? Brent, any quick thoughts on this? Yeah,
yeah.
they did their.
Look at that light. It's probably producing some type of hologram. I don't think that's a real object. That is something that's what we need to focus on.
Fiestas and parades throughout their little villages, and it's quite unique the way they decorate the area. I don't see any other decoration in the alley streets here. This thing's just on its own, just up there. Could it be tethered? I'm not sure. I don't see no tether keeping this up, but it looks like this strange kind of square rectangle kind of object just hovering up there in the sky. Very strange. Cordoba is an interesting town, and I can imagine things like this happening there.
You know, the area is quite unique, but what are we looking at the sky in the night sky here? Again, a pretty good close-up.
That's
it's
crazy.
illuminated by the streetlights below.
So
You
we
see
go to the
the
next
airplane.
video. So there's a plane flying around, and there's this red object in the
Something
sky.
just zips by. Red in its hue of color, extremely fast. Is it stationary or is it moving? Let's see real quick. Yeah, I think they're both going in opposite directions at an extreme rate of speed. Pretty interesting. Again, pilots are capturing the phenomenon now on a daily basis. We're seeing it right here at Third Phase Moon. This month has been crazy for commercial airlines, pilots, passengers in general, capturing crazy stuff.
Yeah, Blake, this is pretty much badass footage. Like you said, it's been happening more frequently. These almost near collisions with small craft
Interesting.
and
Okay.
commercial.
So that's cool, you know. But the interesting part of it is this.
At a
We got multiple orange orbs, UAP, taking off from the field to the north. Is that military chatter?
All right, the military bases, they're lighting up. A lot of activity, drones all over the place, all at the same time. The DOD spoke
I'd
about
love to
it.
know where
Listen,
this clip came from.
General Ryder, there's been a number of incidents in England with drones targeting U.S. bases, kind of swarming U.S. bases, challenging security. Do you believe they have hostile intent? Do you believe they were sent by a foreign adversary? What is happening? What can you tell us about these drones?
What I would tell you, Jennifer, is that they are being actively monitored. Installation
Why does
leaders
this look
have
so bad?
determined so far that none of these incursions impact the base residents,
Terrible
the facilities,
record.
or the assets that we have on those bases. We're, of course, continuing to work with host nation authorities and our mission partners to ensure the safety of our personnel, our facilities, and the equipment.
Now, pay attention to that. He said he's making sure that, like, their number one concern is making sure their equipment and personnel are okay. Okay, that's fair enough. But if you or I were to walk onto a military base or fly something over a military base, we'd be met with some kind of force. But these guys are seeing something over the base, and they're not issuing orders to shoot down. So,
You know, the bottom line is it's something that we're going to take seriously. We're continuing to look into
They're
it.
gonna take seriously.
But as of right now, has not had any significant mission impact.
so it hasn't impacted any of
Well,
their
I won't get into force protection measures. We, of course, always
Any of their-
maintain the right
their
to defend
sensors or-
ourselves, if we deem something to be a threat. But again, we'll continue to work with the local host nation authorities there.
think it's linked to the drones that were sighted at 3 or 4 different locations back in December of last year that we reported on recently.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate and draw unnecessary connections. Again, this is something that we'll look into. As you know, small UASs, drones, have become something
UASs,
that's,
not UAPs.
relatively common now across the
They're
the
common.
landscape.
We all have them.
Uh,
Everyone's got a drone these days. But if someone was flying a drone over an airbase or something, they would have military police on them so quick.
It's something that the department has been.
So
looking
why aren't they
closely at
responding
in terms of how
with?
it applies to
They're just letting it
our
happen.
facilities, our personnel, whether it's in combat zone.
So that tells me either one, it's ours, and they're being told to stand down by somebody, or it's something else, and they're just choosing to just collect data and just let them do their thing, and they're not poking the bear, and they're just taking notes, essentially.
Are outside of combat zones,
Which
but
is smart.
in terms of these particular incidents in the UK versus the ones in the States, again, I don't want to speculate that there's any
Don't
connection.
appear to be those of hobbyists. Is that correct?
Again, it would be
If it was, they would tell
premature
us.
to draw any conclusions. We've got to see what these are. I mean, it's entirely possible that it could be hobbyists.
The way
or
he's
something
that
else.
makes me think that there's
Gotta look
some
into it, so.
some type of
Right.
evidence out there,
Pat Ryder,
and
Press
they're all
Secretary for the
they're
DoD,
worried.
just
They're
spoke about
freaking out.
a possible invasion of the unknown.
There's a hunch.
We've got drones all over the
So that was very interesting.